Tommy, what's happening? So, lesson 1 review here. Let's hit on some talking points that we talked about. First of all, athletically, dude, you're killing it. So your setup position and your finish position. So there's your setup. That finish position is just spot on. Okay, but there's some things in the middle that you really struggle with. The first thing that we talked about was just an unbelievable open club face. So having that club face awareness, honestly, it's the most open club face that I've seen in a long time. The only reason I say that is because it proves athletically how gifted you are, that you're able to save it. And this video is going to show you exactly how that works. So we talked about things that you do really early in the takeaway. Get the excessive forearm rotation, which leads to that club head getting crazy open in P2 and P3, causes you to really get inefficient, stall out, and flip that right hand, right shoulder out of it late. Let's take a look. So basically on the right, the guy on the right is one of your first swings of the day, and then the guy on the left is after we made a few modifications. I shouldn't go any further without talk about grip. This video won't show you a lot of grip, but we've got a little new protocol with our grip. Left hand first, sliding the right hand down in position, making sure what you would feel of extremely strong grip, which is actually a neutral grip. So we have to get basically the thumb on the left hand, not so much on top of the shaft, but a little bit cranked over to the right, feeling that the pad is on top of the shaft. And I think that made sense during the video, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. As we get into P2, there it is, okay? There's that club head that is so far cranked open so early. Excessively so, as I said. That's the first thing that we need to correct. So at P2, we talked about feeling like the club is more out in front of you. There it is. And we're in a much better position on the left, as opposed to getting that club way behind you and cranked open. As we get to the top, I'm going to sit right here. This is the first time that your lead arm is parallel to the ground. Now let's notice the red lines on the right. See how flat that plane is originally? And on the left, it's still too flat, but it's better than it was. As we go into transition and get you to the top, now on the right, see the yellow line, how that shaft is steepening. So your red line is now on top of your right line, and on the left, the yellow line all of a sudden magically starts to shallow out. Boom. And now that club head is in a much better configuration moving forward. It's more behind you. Now take a look at the right. Watch how steep this club gets. I'm going to just clear everything. Now let's take a look of what you have to do on the right in order to save it. That club head is so open, so open, so open. Now your right arm, right shoulder, boom. Right there. See this huge gap? That's how you fix it. So your right hand, right shoulder, right forearm works very internal, and we need to work more externally. We didn't talk about that too much. But over here, you can see that gap is gone, okay? It's still way too internal, but considerably better than it is on the right. The last thing I want you to look at, look how it corrects this finish. I always love to see that the club head at your finish position is more boom as opposed to down like this. So on the right, shaft is down. That means you got too much right hand and it flips. And man, look at that finished position. Both look great. The one on the left is absolutely textbook. This is what another thing that I love about this finish position. Love that amount of right side bend post impact. So you did a good job. I think everything made sense. We gave you a couple simple basic drills, 8 irons off of tees. Really thinking about basically we need to get this trail, clear everything, see how much flexion you have in this trail arm over on the right. We need to maintain that longer where it just straightens out and we get rid of all of it. Okay, so a lot of information today. I thought you did a good job. You took it all in nicely. We have to stay patient and work those T drills that we worked on. Give it a week or two. Let me know how it goes, and we'll get back together. Appreciate it. Thanks.